victory. As you can see, Dana Banana isn't with me today. She is quite busy working on her thesis for her last year of university, which is super duper exciting. Because of the fall term coming to an end and all of her thesis stuff, she is really quite busy and will hopefully be with us in the next couple of weeks. So that's good. Because Christmas is coming up and because of the recent snowfall that we've had in Toronto, I've decided to challenge myself. They say it can't be done. I'm going to push through. Introducing the 12 days of Christmas cookies. Yes. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Day 1. Yay. Quintessential baking for the holidays. Buttery gingerbread man. And we're going to start. First things first. Get yourself a recipe. Yeah. Get yourself a bowl. Attach your electric mixer, half a cup of butter. And beat the crap out of it. For my gingerbread, I like to use the paddle attachment just because the dough gets really stiff really quickly and the whisk doesn't get it all mixed together as well as you'd like it to be. Mix your butter and sugar until it looks like this. Fluffy. To the butter mixture, you add 1 egg. I went to Bulk Barn again. I got myself some molasses because it's cheapsies. A great thing to do when you're working with sticky ingredients is to grease your utensils. However, I'm not that smart. So, 1/3 of a cup of fancy molasses. Why is it called fancy molasses? Is it better than the other molasses is? I don't know. And 1/4 cup of cooking molasses. You can follow along if you want at home, but let's face it, I'm going to cock it up somehow. I like using blackstrap molasses instead. And now you beat it. Might want to scrape down the sides of the bowl with your handy dandy spatula. And so you beat it until it's well combined and looks a little something like that. Then you get yourself another bowl. And you do your dry ingredients. Milk and coffee break. Alright, flour. 1, 2, 3. Great. Teaspoon of ginger. I'm a mess. Don't monologues me. Half a teaspoon of cloves and cinnamon. I only have 1/4 teaspoon. So we're going to do 2 of each. 1, 2, oops. 3, 4. Very nice. Half a teaspoon of baking soda. So again, 1, 2. And 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Give that a nice whiskey. Nice some flour. And you slowly incorporate it with your wet ingredients. It's my baby. It's beautiful. Alright. Make sure it's well combined and use your hands. It's a little sticky. That's better. Rule of thumb, if it's too sticky, add more flour. And there you have it. gingerbread dough. It smells like molasses. So what you're going to want to do now is break it in half and put it in the fridge with some saran wrap. Shape it into something nice, like a disc. 9 times out of 10 you don't want to overwork your dough, but with this one you can knead it all you want, doesn't matter, none to me. So, saran wrap paper. I'm not in frame. Really sticky dough. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of concerned that I messed up the molasses. So, we're gonna put these in the fridge and come back in 2 hours. See you later. And now you have your chilled dough. As you can see, it's a little bit harder now. So what you're gonna do is unwrap it. Flour your working surface generously because my dough's sticky. And flour your rolling pin. Now, the recipe calls for you to roll it out about 1/4 inch thick. I don't have a ruler with me right now, so we're gonna eyeball it. 1/4 inch thick is really quite thin. Start from the middle and work your way out. Alright, so now it's about 1/4 inch thick. You're gonna cut your pieces out. The recipe calls for a 2.5 inch gingerbread man. This is the only one that I have. It's about 2.5 inches. And you're gonna cut them out. Dip it in some flour first so it doesn't stick to your dough, just in case it's extra sticky. And working from the edge inwards, cut them out. Hey, pretty nice. Try and save as much dough as you can because you can always re-roll it and cut out more cookies. If you have a cookie lifter, you can use that, or you can gingerly, I can't do it. Dip it too thin. Nope. Cookie lifter. There you have it. Gingerbread man. Place them about 2 inches apart on your baking tray. Should I be politically correct and call them gingerbread people? They're not necessarily men. I don't know. Is that really an issue I have to think about? They're cookies. Gender neutral gingerbread people. First things first, preheat your oven to 325. We're going to put our gingerbread in for 12 to 13 minutes. See you then. Pretty nice! So these need to cool before you do any decorating. We're going to start our royal icing to decorate with. You're going to need some icing sugar. However much you like. And all I do is add a little bit of water until it's the correct thickness, and then you can pipe it out or do whatever you want with it. That being said, we have our icing sugar. Oops, and I have water in my measuring cup here. And we're going to add 1/4 teaspoon at a time until it's where we want it to be. I find this being the easiest way to do it because you can always add more water, but you can't take it away. See? Runny, but still thick. Good for piping. I don't have any bags that aren't fancy, so we're going to use a Ziploc bag. Get yourself a tall glass. Put one end into the glass and roll over the sides. So you have access to the tip that's in there, and pour some in. If you'd like, you can color your icing. I personally like the white on the gingerbread man. You can have other things that add color, but you do whatever you want. So I'm going to do my own thing. Bam! Snip off a wee teeny tiny bit of your bag and pipe whatever type of design you want on a gingerbread man. I want eyes. and a mouth. Hey. We're gonna give him pants. I bet y'all like to see what I'm doing. Give him some green pants. There we go. First gingerbread. Mr. Green Pants. Yes. Day 1 seemed to have been a success, guys. Gotta say that I'm pretty proud about how these turned out. They might be a little bit hard. But hey, that's what gingerbread is. On the first day of Christmas, my true love baked for me. Buttery gingerbread men. Pink. Let's see how it tastes. I was really concerned that I didn't use the correct molasses, but you know what? To me, it tastes just fine. Thanks for watching, guys. Next time on our 12 Days of Christmas Cookies, I'm going to have a special guest with me, and we're going to be making something from abroad. Yeah, stay tuned for that. Thanks. Bye, peoples.
Oh, dear.
I get dirty.
Oh.
Next time I'm making a mess with Tegan. Honey cakes. I bake with abandon.